What's up, guys? It's your boy, the Ultimate B-Man, and I'm here to talk about not just I'm here to do some post commentary over one of my favorite games, WrestleMania 2000, as you just saw for the N64. I was gonna do this post commentary thing because I was going to do a response video to the Offtheropeshow, one of my favorite YouTube wrestling channels. Them guys are great. They're very entertaining. Each one, Schldaddy, Mr. Ralph, Metal D, the Tasteless one, and Marvelous, Mr. Marvelous Mark, and even B-Rad, even though he ain't there. But I'm a big fan of them. Huge fan. I really like their stuff because, they're like Channel 5 news of wrestling, and I really like them. I mainly wanted to do this, do it differently, because normally I respond to some of the videos that they do, because there's like certain events or certain things that happen on Raw. I don't do my own Raw. I did kind of do a couple of Raw reviews, but then I just stopped doing it. My volume cut off right there. Don't know why, but whatever. It's just Edge and Christian. Ain't gonna be no big deal about it. I think my volume got cut off. I don't know what happened. That was a technical difficulty there. But anyways, I wanted to do a response video. It was mainly about one of the videos I saw. The Schldaddy was like, there wasn't enough response videos, so I was like, alright, I'll do one. Why not? Normally I just do it in front of a camera, but this time I wanted to do something a little different. I wanted to, do what I do, which is basically, do my video game videos. But anyway, the topic was mainly about CM Punk. It was about CM Punk's big change, his huge leap from being the babyface to the heel thing. I know I'm pretty late, and this week's past Raw just came on. I haven't seen it yet because I wasn't at home. I was at work, so I don't normally get to see Raw until like Thursday when somebody has it uploaded or something. That's my normal time when I get to actually see that. So, but what I think of the change during that time, when I first saw it on that 1000 episode of Raw, considering the way that the 1000 episode of Raw was just mainly a bunch of old school wrestlers coming back, like The Undertaker and D-Generation X and Rikishi, Diamond Dallas Page, Hard & Slaughter, and many others that came in on that episode of the 1000 episode of Raw. It was just pretty much just showing that from what we had back in the day was pretty freaking awesome. And, a lot of people, some people can say, yeah, we did. I tend to say that the Attitude Era was probably the best era of wrestling, in my opinion, because that's where I really exploded all over on wrestling a lot. And, I pretty much enjoyed it because there were so many wrestlers I can actually relate to and whatnot, like The Rock and Chris Jericho, Stone Cold, and Triple H and them. I really liked those guys, whether they were good or bad. It didn't matter to me because, I watched them, got up and everything. Got up every day, just waiting until later on that night to watch Monday Night Raw or, SmackDown. I was a hardcore fan of wrestling during that time, and I eventually drifted away because of wrestlers nowadays, like wrestlers like John Cena. If you've seen one of my videos where I talked about during WrestleMania, what was it, 28, I think? Can't remember. I was talking about the Cena and Rock match and what I was thinking about it. and of course I rooted for The Rock. I didn't really care for, John Cena that much, because I'm not a huge John Cena fan, because the guy just wins way too much, and he was winning the belt every time. And I was kind of hoping for a new guy to come in and take the stable. Luckily, I got that wish, and that's where CM Punk came in. Last year, where CM Punk, just to start it off, CM Punk was one of my favorite wrestlers when he came from ECW and everything, and the dude was awesome. I thought he was great. He was good on the mic. He was good in the ring. Overall, he was just a good wrestler. And I hated during the time when he came over to Monday Night Raw and whatnot, he was just getting beaten down one by one. And eventually he did win, what was it, the heavyweight championship or something like that? He won it, and Money in the Bank. And he eventually lost that, and then he just went on a losing streak. And then he created the Nexus and everything. And what really shot him up was during that time when he shot out at Raw, where he went on Raw and talked about all its flaws and everything that's going on in it behind the scenes. And he was just speaking his mind. And when he got fired, and then when he got rehired just to have that one match at SummerSlam against John Cena for the title, and when his contract was being pretty much at its end, he was going to take the belt and run off with it. Now, I thought that was going to be a great story. It was kind of reminds me of the Screwjob, Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels and whatnot. It was kind of like that, where Brent was going to take the title and Vince wasn't going to let him. But this actually happened, where CM Punk was the Bret Hart who actually took the title from the WWE, and I thought that was going to be a really, really good storyline if they were going to do it right. But knowing what the WWE has been doing as of late, I wasn't going to believe in them. I wasn't gonna actually be yeah, they're gonna really have real good success off of this if they do it right. And I put too much faith in that, and it didn't take long before they were gonna try to put John Cena back at the top, because I thought that stupid tournament that Vince McMahon had after after the whole SummerSlam thing was just dumb, and then eventually just having John Cena win it anyway. I thought that was the worst thing ever, because Rey Mysterio won it and then lost it in less than a couple of days, in less than a day, in 24 hours. It was like the opening of Raw, and then the ending of Raw ended with John Cena winning the title anyway. Just acting like as if he really worked hard at all. But CM Punk eventually came back, confronted him, and, said, I'm the champion, because I got the actual real title and everything. And, it wasn't the greatest, and it wasn't the best, seeing John Cena, get the title and everything. But what I mainly want to talk about is about CM Punk here. And CM Punk made me actually believe that this dude is the new Stone Cold, during that time after he had took the title. And he made me think, this guy's gonna run Monday Night Raw. He's gonna run the WWE. I mean, not run it as if being the boss, but he's gonna be the stable, the new guy, like John Cena is now, because John Cena is basically Hulk Hogan and whatnot. He's he's basically the baby face. He's the guy that everybody wants to look at, and all the kids root for it because he's the hero. He's the Superman, as everybody constantly says over and over again, because he is Superman. And so I didn't really care, for it. But when I saw CM Punk, I thought this was going to be a no-holds-barred type of guy. The guy was going to run and just tear it up. But, after he beat John Cena, and became the actual champion. What was it? I can't remember where was. I can't remember the pay-per-viewing, but after that time, Kevin Nash came in and then messed it up for CM Punk, and then Alberto Del Rio took the WWF title from CM Punk. So I thought that was the stupidest thing I ever saw in my life. And then it took forever for CM Punk just to get back up to get a title match against Alberto Del Rio, win the title, and then eventually, go on a big winning streak. And then, beating Daniel Bryan and going through his little phase with him and everything. But my main thing here at this point now, on the 1000th episode of Raw, CM Punk just sat there and watched John Cena get beat up by Big Show. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people were like, why ain't CM Punk helping him out and whatnot? And, I was thinking to myself, I was like, is CM Punk going heel now? What is he doing? I thought he was going to, beat up the Big Show or something. He's interrupting his match. He's interfering in his match, but I guess he was thinking, yeah, he's helping me out, weaken John Cena. I didn't think that Punk couldn't beat John Cena. I don't think he really needs assistance. I never even thought he never needed assistance in the first place. The whole Nexus idea, I never thought he needed a team because he was already good enough by himself. So, but, watching Big Show beat him up and then beat up John Cena and CM Punk watch, it was like, yeah, this might be a heel turn right here at this point. And then after that, The Rock came out, beat up Big Show, and then CM Punk gave Rock to go to sleep. Now, is this leading up to The Rock's Royal Rumble match between CM Punk? Is CM Punk going to be the champion till next year's Royal Rumble? I don't know. Questions and answers, I have no idea. Will CM Punk be the champion by next year's Royal Rumble in 2013? I have no idea. I wish I could tell you that. There's no telling what they're going to do during that moment of time, because to me, I wish The Rock would just go ahead and wrestle and just take on CM Punk and just do a little program with him rather than sit and wait all day, wait till next year just to watch it. It's like a premiere to a movie. We gotta wait till next year to actually see this awesome match, you gotta wait that long, and I don't want to wait that long. I had to wait till WrestleMania, this year's WrestleMania, to watch Rock and Cena go at it, and they pre-longed that damn thing last year. It took forever just to get here too, and actually finally seen it, I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was, The Rock won, and that's exactly what I wanted. But CM Punk versus The Rock, I don't know. I'm really not too hyped up for it. I don't know if I really want it to happen. CM Punk, do I want CM Punk to win? A little bit wants me to want CM Punk to win. A little bit of me wants The Rock to win. I just want to see what they're going to do if The Rock won the title. But like Schldaddy said in his video, if it ends up being put back on John Cena, it was a waste of time. And I tell you what, ratings would go down if the title goes back to John Cena. It does not need to go back to John Cena. Maybe sometime later in 2013, maybe. But John Cena does not need a title anymore. He's wrestled numerous legends, numerous guys, and he's won just about every single match, just about, except for this year. He's been on somewhat of a win-lose situation going on as of late. But John Cena does not need to win any more matches. He does not need to be champion anymore. So, but overall, I think, I just think John Cena, he does not need to be in the program at all. and then having John Cena just beat The Rock, just to be like, you beat me at last year's WrestleMania, now I get to beat you in this WrestleMania, and not only that, I get to take the title from you. It'd be a waste of time, and I would spit on the WWE for doing that. Now, CM Punk, does he need to face this man that you're about to see coming up in a minute? Does he need to fight Stone Cold Steve Austin? Now, I would like to see a Stone Cold versus CM Punk. Now, since the year during the time that same Monday Night Raw where Stone Cold was hosting it, where Punk did his big announcement and whatnot, the confrontation between Stone Cold and Punk was actually pretty good, and they were pretty much on point, and I highly enjoyed it. And I was thinking that these guys need to have a match, and I think Punk needs to take on Stone Cold a little bit more than I think he needs to take on The Rock. I don't see any reason why Punk needs to take on The Rock. To me, I never seen a reason at all why he needed to take on The Rock, but he has the WWE title and The Rock wants it, so it's pretty obvious what's going to happen, what might happen there. But Stone Cold versus CM Punk, I would pay to see that, and I think a lot of people have been asking for that match to happen. Will Vince McMahon actually pay the money to have that happen? Probably. If it's going to get them the ratings and get them the money that they want, they're most likely going to invest in maybe in the future trying to get that match going. But I would love to see CM Punk versus Stone Cold. I think those two have pretty much the same type of deal. During that time, Stone Cold was a no-holds-barred type of guy. He did whatever you want, whenever you wanted. Beating up the boss, as you can see now, beating the crap out of Vince McMahon. And, just taking on the McMahon family and everybody who got in his way. And that's pretty much what CM Punk needs to be. I don't think he needs to be a heel. I think he just needs to be that hardcore, real badass wrestler. He needs to be that wrestler that he should have been, instead of this little baby face like John Cena. He does not need to be a baby face. He should not be a baby face. Just so he can sell shirts and merchandise. People are going to buy that stuff because they like him for him, not because he's a good guy or the superhero or he's the Superman or whatever. He does not need to, like guys like Randy Orton. During that one time, I kind of liked Randy Orton, and, because he was a heel during that time, he was a legend killer. Then eventually they made him a baby face, and that's what made me stop liking him, because he tried to be like John Cena. Everybody wants to be like John Cena. And to me, no wrestler needs to be like John Cena. John Cena is just imitating a bunch of other wrestlers, in my opinion, that he probably looked up to a lot, like Hulk Hogan and whatnot. He's trying to be the Hulk Hogan of this new era and whatnot, but nobody needs to do that. Everybody needs to be their own wrestler. Even newcomers that I've been seeing, like Ryback and whatnot, they need to be their own wrestler. You know what I'm saying? Just to throw out an example, some people say Ryback's like Goldberg and whatnot, but no, everybody needs to scream out Ryback. You know what I'm saying? Everybody needs to say, feed me more. And that's exactly what I want to hear when I hear, Ryback coming in. But as for CM Punk, he needs to be this hardcore type of wrestler. He needs to be a wrestler that shows no mercy at all. No puns intended here. But he needs to be that guy who goes in no holds bar. He goes to the limit to win a match. I don't think he needs to be a heel, a full-time heel. He just needs to be who he was meant to be freaking last year when he did that whole thing with Vince McMahon and SummerSlam and whatnot. He needs to be that guy. He gets to be that wrestler that we all can relate to and actually been wanting forever. The guy who gives a middle finger to the establishment. You know what I'm saying? It says, no, I will not be what you want me to be. I will do what I want to do. Screw you. Pay me. I'm wrestling. Leave me alone. And that's what I want to see. So, but that's kind of pretty much it. What I want to see out of all that. You know what I'm saying? I pretty much just want to see, you know, CM Punk be the best and do what he can to make himself the best wrestler there is, you know, because that's exactly what I want to see. But anyways, that's pretty much what my thoughts about CM Punk. I would like to say I enjoy Off the Rope Show, and if you guys looked at this video, I appreciate it a lot, and anybody who watched this video. But that's pretty much all I have to say about CM Punk. I'll see you guys next time on a different video, and thanks for watching. Peace.